So there has been some crazy discounts and offer on the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus, and I've been using it for a few days. So in this video I will share my experience, and hopefully it will help you decide whether you should get it or not. So after this quick unboxing, we'll get into the details. So the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus is made out of metal, including the sides, but the left side is made of plastic, and we have the 2 speakers on top and 2 at the bottom. We also get a magnetic connector for accessories and keyboard, but they haven't released anything accessory for this in India. So like I said, the top part is made out of plastic for the reception, and the screen has a nice oleophobic coating that resists fingerprint and is very smooth to touch. So the highlighting feature and what makes it different from the A9 model is the Samsung DeX, which makes it really nice too if you're using it with a keyboard and mouse. So this is how the control center looks. We have a quick icon for the screenshot. So just like Windows, you can control the sound, brightness, and we have a toggle for all that. And here we have the app launcher, and here you can see we have option for power off, exit the DeX mode, and a quick search icon as well. And this is how the keyboard looks, and I would suggest you use the Samsung keyboard because it is more optimized for this. And the best feature is that you can open all the applications in the window format just like on Windows, and we have the minimize, maximize, and the close button on top. And just not one window, because this has 8 GB of RAM. We can open multiple windows and it works without any issues. So multitasking was also really smooth on this device. So if you're looking to use it as a mini laptop, then Samsung DeX can be a really helpful feature for that. Now coming to the comfortable factor, so this is definitely not a one-hand device, so you need to use it with 2 hands. I've used also the A9 model, and that is more compact. It's only about 9 inches. This is 11 inch, so definitely not a one-hand device, but because of its nice weight balance and the slim form factor, it feels really nice to use. So it's still running on the One UI 5.1 and Android 13, so hopefully the One UI 6 update will come soon. But the software experience is really nice here and is optimized for tablets. We also have the 90Hz screen. I will suggest you use it on that and do not switch to 60Hz, because it feels really smooth in 90Hz, and on 60Hz it has some stutters. So I'm just gonna share some of the tweaks that I've done to make it more usable for me. So what I've done is reduce the font size and the screen zoom. So if you go to the display options, so in the font option I have decreased it by 1 point so that I can see much more of the screen, and same goes for the screen zoom. So before it was at this level, and I've reduced it to even the lowest. This makes you see more of the options, and it's really helpful if you're using on a website, if you're writing an article, editing something. So for me it was a personal thing that I did, and I just thought of sharing it. Another tweak that I've done is to disable the transparency and blur. So what you do is go to the accessibility, and in the visual enhancement you can enable or disable this blur and transparency option. So this is how it looked before, and this looks kind of nice, and you have that blur, but I have disabled it because this is running on 695, which is a mid-range chip, and with Samsung One UI and the way the Samsung optimizes it, I just wanted to save some of the resources, so I do not face any kind of lag and stutters, which I haven't, and I have been using it quite heavily with a lot of multitasking. I also have been regularly using it with the Logitech wireless mouse and keyboard, and the experience has been really great. The mouse pointer sensitivity is great. Also the Samsung keyboard app automatically switches to the physical keyboard settings, and it also works quite nicely. So nice for using the physical keyboards. So for the gaming performance, I tried running a game called the Combat Master. It is similar to the Call of Duty game, and the performance has been really great. You can see it for yourself. So playing on such a huge screen does require some getting used to. So if you're not too used to playing like I am, so I kept dying a lot initially, but the gameplay has been really smooth and quite stutter free, so you can enjoy a more immersive experience because it's quite easy to spot the enemies. The graphics is quite clear, and it's it's just great experience overall. You get to see more of the environment and everything. So if you want to play games on it, you can definitely do that. The graphics settings can be limited for some games, but overall you will enjoy playing it. And I would recommend if you use a controller like Xbox or the PlayStation, that would make the experience much better because you do not have to hold the tablet in your hand. So if you're planning to use it for media playback, it does support the Wi-Fi L1, but in the YouTube you can only play videos up to 1080p. And I've tried playing the HDR videos, or also offline downloading the 2K or 4K videos. It just does not play it. So that can be a con for many. If you have a lot of 2K or 4K videos, you cannot play them. And so, but yeah, 1080p video works fine, and it does give a really great experience. The screen quality is not bad at all. So yeah, but that is a drawback here. So for the price of under 20,000, I think this is one of the best tablet that you can get. Samsung updates and One UI for tablets has been really great. You get a good display, a nice chipset, quad speakers is really loud. So overall, if you calculate all that, this is a really great buy. So that was it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.